Alright everyone, we are back on Ilium.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Pardon me. No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please, if you find it... No, I understand.
Keep her in mind for later.
Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing...
Now, we have to go that way for Miranda's quest, but first let's go this way. I believe we have something for somebody over here, unless I already gave it to him.
Listen, I know the data...
Here it is.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why is this data so important, anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
Okay. I don't recall if there were any others here.
Teamwork, confidence. When you join the blue...
But if there is any back over in that dock area, we'll see that when we go to the Shadow Broker mission.
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible with both my suit and Asari
Ilium
physiology?
Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stinks. Claims that our portrayal of Blasto insults Hanar society, going so far as to call it...
We'll figure something out. Stop worrying.
Oh, that's right.
Notes the growing importance of these
Stop worrying.
galactic
This is my...
We hope that you, the people,
Okay.
Sign the indentions.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab Tally for a moment.
Responsibility to me.
Okay, so I have Tally with me now.
Well, it's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Ilium law enforcement. In a case such as you described, the burden of proof would be on me. No system is perfect, but safeguards are set up to protect all parties.
If slavery's legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and feed. I run at a minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So, what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
So slavery is legal on Ilium.
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
Now, I've talked about this topic before when it comes to this kind of issue, or topic, I guess, coming up in BioWare games, because you probably have heard me say it in a different video before. But basically, it's something I've noticed because I've compared it to another situation that came up in Dragon Age 2 involving the girl who is so brainwashed into becoming a slave. She immediately offers herself to be your slave, but as Hawk, you have the choice. You could actually enslave her if you wanted to, which would be horrible. But then there's also an option, which is the good option, which is you offer her a job as a servant in your house. And you can tell her, go to my house, and I will take care of you. And then if you have... It's Fenris's quest, so of course he'll be there. Fenris goes, I didn't know you were looking for a slave. You can then go, I gave her a job. And he backs down and immediately goes, oh, that's good. I apologize. Because he realizes a servant is not really a slave. It's like as if you were saying a butler is a slave, or a maid is a slave. They're not being held there against their will, being forced to do things. I mean, not really. I mean, that's their job. They are paid to help take care of the house and help greet guests and do other different tasks around the place, and they are paid to do that. So they're not slaves. Like, slaves is like they're not paid. They are only given like food to survive, and they are forced to do things like that against their will. Servants, like butlers and maids, are there of their own will because they are being paid to do that. It's a job. So, as I've said before in a separate video, BioWare, I've noticed, has this thing where a topic like this will come up and they try to make clear the difference, which I feel is what's going on here with this Asari, as she keeps trying to point out this is not really slavery, because she made an agreement of her own free will voluntarily to do this because she got into a bad situation and she wanted to work it off. It's actually something I've heard happen in real life where some people will get into a bad situation and so they are offered a deal like, okay, you do this for this period of time and you're completely fine. And they agreed to it, you know? And I'm not entirely sure if the current agreement that is set up here with the Quarian involves her getting paid for what she's doing, but based on what this Asari is telling me, if we get her that agreement with Synthetic Insights, because they are looking for a tech helper, they may actually help take care of her and like pay for her services. They're really trying to make it clear that this is not actual slavery. Now, I know she's trying to say, oh, we prefer the term indentured servitude. But if I was her, if I was this Asari, and the situation I'm talking about was legit, like as I've described it, I would be trying to make it really, really clear to Shepard here, no, this is not actual slavery, not like how you think it is. This is an actual contract agreement of her becoming a servant. It's a job. It's not actual slavery. We're not forcing her to do these things against her will. She's doing this of her own free will, voluntarily. There's a huge difference in that regard. That's what I would be doing if I was in this Asari's position trying to explain this to Shepard. So, in that case, if this is going to benefit this Quarian by getting her the job with Synthetic Insights, I'm going to go over there and negotiate on her behalf.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
I wish Tally was saying something.
Maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Don't worry, our contact is a Batarian gentleman named Anto. He's one of Arya Talok's flunkies, but we're keeping his palms well greased, and he should offer a safe passage to the systems. As long as we stay beneath Arya's notice, we should be fine. Ah, this is that quest
But I'm okay. A little dry spell wasn't gonna...
for that guy here in Omega. That's right. A Solarian businessman named Ish needs packages picked up. The packages are near Marab's shop on the Citadel and in Eternity on Ilium, so we'll have to go by the shop next time when we go to the Citadel for Thane's quest. I'm trying to remember if there's an alternate way of doing this. But anyways, let's talk to this representative.
Can I help you with something?
How'd you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
I know the migrant fleet would be grateful, and more likely to make purchases from you.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
And that's why I brought Tally. Just for that extra little bit of dialogue.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Kind of a gray, complicated situation there. Not as black and white as I see it. Or, as others see it. Let me say that again. To me, I don't see that as black and white as I'm sure some other people would, where they just immediately jump to slavery! It's more complicated than that. But sometimes people just simply don't want complicated. They want simple. Black and white. That's it. No complication, no gray. It's like what Garrus was saying earlier. They don't know what to do with gray.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
No, they didn't. Oh, poor Miranda. You noticed how much she was, info there she was giving to Niket and trusting Niket with all that. And, well, that's going to be a mistake.
Damn it. Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
Yeah, Miranda's father. He's arguably the most evil person in this entire setting. And I'm not exaggerating on that point. He is... He's messed up.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Time for another great interrupt.
Well, ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things...
I'm sorry, unless what? Yup.
We've been spotted.
Point combat roll!
This should punch through their armor.
What in the world? Okay, first off, what in the world? I thought I had that set up like that before. Whatever.
Understood.
Come on, we need to get to Niket. Watch out!